Hi everyone, Lisa here from Forest City Stitching. I hope everyone had a good week, that everyone down south that is getting snow is doing well. We got a lot of snow here Monday night because Monday was a holiday for us, and then so Tuesday, quite a bit of snow to deal with before we made it back to work, but again, we're used to it, so it was just another winter day. Some people buses were canceled and stuff here on Tuesday, but schools were still open. But yeah, so we've definitely been getting a good amount of snow as well. It's been very cold here too. It's not so cold this afternoon, but this morning it was minus 20 degrees Celsius, and that wasn't taking into the wind chill, so now it's only like -5, so much better. We just got home from sledding. I did go out for a run this afternoon, but the footing wasn't great, so kind of came back after a kilometer, so not a very good showing for me today, but I did give it a go. But it is nice and sunny out there today. I think we are supposed to get some more snow maybe tomorrow, so we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, so our stay-at-home order has been lifted. We are now in red, which I don't really know the huge difference. I guess stores are open, restaurants are open to a maximum of 10 people. So not really sure if it's even worth the restaurants to be open for indoor dining. I think hairdressers are open. Yeah, so those are kind of like the highlights of the different stages, I guess. So we're one down from lockdowns, but our numbers have been really good, so that's good. Yeah. I got a lot done this week. I think a fair amount done. Even though most nights I was pretty tired and had a lot of baths this week, but I think I got a good amount of stitching to share with you all. The highlight of the day though today was that I was able to go and visit Caroiine from Caroline Off the Grid, because I had ordered some of her the new Leo and Roxy floss. So all these nice purples. So I really like that one. Sorry for the glare. There's a nice sticker on it. I don't want to open the package. But yeah, that one has a really nice variegation to it. Even almost pink in it. Yeah. So I just, we did a little driveway visit for me to pick up my floss from her today. So that was nice. On the note of Caroline, I also decided to try my hand at knitting. I kind of want to knit socks is my ultimate goal. So I started by watching her videos, Learn to Knit. I'll try to link the playlist below. They are very easy to follow and very helpful. Yeah, so I'll try to link those below. So I went to Michael's on Thursday because I could go in. I got circular needles. So this is the brand I got. Sorry, my husband's trying to order dinner already so that we can have it ready for pickup. And they're trying to decide what they're gonna have between the two of them. So this is the circular needles I got, these bamboo ones. I've never used circular before. Like, I learned how to knit when I was a kid from my grandmother. But I never used circular. I really like these. I did get a set of metal needles as well, long ones, but I don't know. I do like these. So, so I got those, and this is the yarn I got. This was a cotton yarn. This is what it looked like. And the first thing to make was a dishcloth. And here's my dishcloth. So this corner is not the best. It doesn't look too bad up here, but you can tell this was my starting corner. I will say it did take me a long time. I don't know. I guess a long time is relative. But it took me a few tries. Excuse me. Tickle my throat. A few tries to figure out the increase. So I watched and I paused, and then I watched and I paused Caroline's video a few times, so pretty happy with that for my first one. So I think next it's a hat that she makes on the series, and then possibly mittens. I don't know if I'm interested in mittens. I kind of really want to get to socks, but I feel like I kind of need to work my way up. So that's what I've kind of taken on new this week. So that was a finish, so that's exciting. I'll link the pattern to the dishcloth as well. Below, it's a free pattern on Ravelry. And then I finished this. This is Aussie Buddies, I want to say, by Tiny Modernist. And so this was one of the patterns that was released this time last year for the Australian wildfires. So I got that finished, so fully finished. And then I also finished my Hedgehog, my Quirky Quaker Hedgehog from Darling and Whimsy Design. So this is on, I think, an 18 count fabric from Fortnite Fabric. And this is just using a variegated brown. And it's a Threadworks, which I didn't bring up. It's the same brown that I'm using for the squirrels in my Peacock's Garden by London Threads. So that's what I got for finishes. So what else did I didn't show this last week. So this is my embroidery piece. My embroidery piece I'm doing. So it's supposed to signify, so it's like a stitch a day or something to remember what happened that day. So what did I add this week? Okay, so I added, because I'm 2 weeks behind because I didn't show this last week. So this piece here, this fabric, is from the Be My Valentine pillow that I finished. That was the backing fabric. This I put no school because my son didn't go to school like a week Tuesday. This is supposed to be a raven. It doesn't really look like a raven to signify that I finished a raven supply. This little mushroom is from the backing fabric of the Quirky Quaker Fox. That's supposed to be a little hedgehog. This is one of the Blackwork stitches. I think that says burr going up because it was, oh, probably significant. Oh, probably to show because I can't speak today. When our Vanessa died on last Saturday. A heart for Valentine's Day, some snow because we got a lot of snow. Another Blackwork. That says knit, February, and then a piece of the yarn I used. Yeah. So that is that. Yeah, so it's coming along. I haven't really been doing it every day like I should, but I get caught back up. Yeah. So that's that. You missed seeing that last week. Sorry if you can hear that screaming. I don't know what's happening downstairs. Alright, so what else did I work on? I worked on a little bit of irony from Hands-On Design. I think this is part of my acrostics. So I did this and then I did this part. So these are cords to irons. Because I couldn't figure out why those little lines were there, but they're for the plugs. And you can tell I need to clean up some stitches on the back. I did work on a little bit of Anne Morrison. Hands Across the Sea. And irony is on a 16, can't wait you to believe. So I just added, a couple more letters and a little bit of the greenish brown squiggly at the bottom. So not a lot. Said there's a lot of nights this week that I didn't really feel like doing much. Just tired and headache and some in my overtote from Caroline off the grid. So I think right now, as far as the floss goes, I think she's sold out at this moment, but I think she is doing another shop update. Maybe this week, I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I don't know exactly when she's doing the next shop update. Alright, so then I was working on, I don't know if I have the cover photo. Or a cover photo. Here's a cover photo. So this is Santa's trips. So it's just one of the sections, not the section I worked on. So that's it was a mystery sale. I think it was a mystery sale by Barbara Anna Designs in December-ish. And so I just finished the red box. So for enchanted stitches, it was to stitch on something red. So I picked the berries. So I worked on some of the berries. I finished the red box. Yeah. Oh, I just realized I forgot one thing. Show it next week. Then I also kept up on my peppermint purple sal, the Blackwork. And it was this one right here. So again, I'm doing a high and low temperature for the day it was released. So they were released each Wednesday. I think the low was -21 and the high was -7 that day. I'm happy that I'm keeping up with that so well. And then, last but not least, I worked on my endurance aid. It's the cover photo. I'm almost at a page finish, actually. So that, it's like a snail shell right there. And you can see all the confetti in him, let alone the sand, right? Yeah, so wherever the last stitch is on this side is, will be a page, will be that page. And then I think I just have another partial page, so. And then I'm done the bottom row. So that's exciting. But pattern paper does make it so much easier. As far as plans go, Enchanted Stitches just released the week 4 for Cool Running. So I've been doing real keeping up on that. The one piece that I forgot to bring up was the July 1st by Shannon Christine. And so that was to stitch on something for Pride. So I said Canadian Pride because it's a Canada Day piece. I think there's a prompt about working on something that has something to do with your flag. So I'll be pulling that piece out again next week. So you can see it there, next week. 2 weeks of progress. So yeah, so I have whatever prompts are for next week to finish up some stuff for the January acrostic, February acrostic, because we're in February, to finish up next week. But I've been doing pretty good keeping up on that as well. So pretty happy with how I've been being able to keep up. One thing that I am planning to participate in March is March Madness. So I don't know anything about basketball or sports or anything like that in regards to brackets. I know PD Stitcher had mentioned that she was participating. I think she called it March Mayhem, and I think there's a Facebook group for that, which I think I joined. And then also Steel City Stitchers had mentioned that they're participating in March Madness, and they did a very good video yesterday on explaining how their brackets are working and how they're choosing their projects, so on and so forth. So this is what I've come up with, a poorly drawn bracket. And when I went to pick my pieces, I took a look at what the March acrostic is going to look like. I'm not going to share that yet because it's not out on Jen Lee's Facebook group yet. I just have it because I got the planner. So I took a look at what the March acrostic is going to look like, and also I tried to fill it in with whip go pieces. So when whip goes called, there's a greater likelihood, hopefully, of some of those pieces being called, and then being able to get some attention. How whip goes going this month? Good. I just need to finish 500 more stitches on kitty litter, so that's going to be one of the plans for next week too. So what I've come up with is, so for March 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Sorry, I hope my husband's not too loud. So I was stitching one day on these projects, and then once on the 2nd, after I'm done with these 2 projects, I might do a quick video and ask to vote on which project you think should move here. And this is going to be 2 days of stitching starting on the 9th, so 9th and 10th. And then here, the 3rd and 4th. So do a quick video on the 4th for the 11th and 12th. 5th and 6th. So quick video on the 6th for the 13th and 14th. Math. And then 7th and 8th. Do a quick video on the 8th for the 15th and 16th. Sorry, guys. And then sorry, he's being so loud. And on the 15th, do a quick video what to work on 17th, 18th, and 19th. And then same here on the 16th for what to work on the 20th, 23rd, and 22nd. And then whatever wins from here, 22nd, do a quick video for the rest of the month. So that's kind of how I've decided to break it down. And so the projects I have picked are Rooster for Prairie Schooler, October 31st from Just Cross Stitch magazine, The Never Ending Cycle, and all, which is one of the hands-on design pieces, all dolled up. So I picked those ones to go on weeknights to start, just because I would only get to work on them one day. So those are smaller pieces. And then I happen to have the 5th off. So I put a Peacock's Garden in there, the 6th Jack Frost Tree Farm. So those are 2 bigger pieces. And then Endurance, and then Bringing Home the Tree. So those are kind of bigger pieces. So those are what I have kind of slotted in there. If something else is chosen for Whip Go, I might change it up. We'll have to see. But that's kind of what my thought is right now. So yeah, I'd be interested to know if anyone else is participating in March Madness and how you're kind of structuring it. But I thought this was a good way to go by 1 day on each piece, and then move to 2 days on whatever piece wins, and then to 3 days on whatever piece wins, and then ultimately whatever piece is the winner overall can have the rest of the month. Obviously, I will put in a few other pieces here and there as well to stitch onto. So that's the plan. All right, so I will let you guys go. I hope everyone has a good week, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.